Hey you guys, Simply Desmond here and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be discussing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 Episode 10?
12.
12?
No, 10.
10,
right.
yeah,
10.
Episode 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race, the Makeover Challenge. But before we do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I really am appreciating all the love and support and the hate that we're getting on our on our videos. So leave us a comment, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. So once again, I'm not here by myself. I'm not by myself. I was really interrupted, but I'm not by myself. Miss Rona Spoiler over here. Miss LaCresha.
Hey.
So I'm gonna call you Miss Spoiler the whole season. Miss Spoiler, so what did you think of today's episode?
Are you gonna explain it?
I'm not gonna explain it. Just go ahead and let us know if you enjoyed.
It was a good episode.
I did. I enjoyed the episode, but I typically enjoy the makeover challenges. I find them entertaining and exciting and all the other stuff. So we start off the episode with saying goodbye to my widow. You know, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I miss her like every day. But yeah, she's gone. She left her message. I really felt like the queens genuinely are gonna miss Widow.
Yeah, I think that was like
I didn't feel any fake love from the group.
No, I think that was like the miscongeniality so far. Fan favorite.
I feel like as of right now, she will get miscongeniality if Heidi doesn't make top 4, which I think she is. If she doesn't, then Heidi will take the miscongeniality. But anyway, so we start off, and nothing really happened when they sat down on the couch afterwards. They were just talking, talking about their wins and how how Crystal and Jackie hasn't won nothing yet.
Right.
And that was pretty much it. They were like, okay, there was no beef. There was no words thrown, no nothing.
No real shade thrown.
No, just a nice casual conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the next morning, and RuPaul walks immediately into the workroom.
Yeah, we didn't get the little announcement thingy.
Oh, we haven't got it in like the past few episodes. Yeah, we haven't got it much this season to begin with.
We've missed out on a lot this season.
Oh yeah,
because we're already at what? So do you think the reading challenge will be next episode then?
No, because in the preview, remember you saw the puppets, so that means the return of the puppet challenge. So no reading challenge. I guess them shading each other for the fun fab fit box was
it.
The reading challenge. Which no, don't do that again. Season 13. Read them bitches. I want you to read. Light them up. And then read them. Finish her. So once again, there's no mini challenge.
No.
Justice for mini challenges. # mini challenge. Bring them back. God. It's just, I don't get it.
Like, because we've only had, 5 all season?
If that. Obviously, we're getting one next week because everybody loves puppets.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for puppets. But anyway. She comes in and she explains in a whisper tone that they have some super fans outside. And they're going to be giving them makeovers this week. But they don't know, so shh. # Drag Race. So, in honor of RuPaul introducing the challenge like this, we'll be whispering the rest of the episode. Yes, this will be an ASMR video. I'm just playing.
I was like, oh, we're going to get so many dislikes.
Wait, people like ASMR videos.
Not everybody. Oh, no.
But anyway, so the queens come in, they yell, surprise! It was cute. They were excited. I like seeing fans come in on the show. And I was kind of wondering who they were going to make over this season. Because they made over everybody. They've made over veterans. They've made twice, actually. They did veterans twice.
They did?
Yeah. The season that they did in Nebraska, Alaska season 5. She did it, and then they did it with the older veterans season.
A season I probably haven't gotten to.
No. Well, then it has to be. It was a recent season. I want to say, who was the makeover for season 9? You just finished 9.
The makeover for season 9 was the cast.
The cast and crew. I enjoyed that one. That was a shock when they did cast and crew. But anyway, they've done it twice. I can't remember. Jinx, Monsoon. Okay, no, they only did it once, the veterans.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're doing the fans. I'm excited. They're female fans. I was shocked by that watching the preview because when he said super fans, I was thinking maybe male fans. But when I saw it was the women, I'm like, okay. And then it made sense when we got Celebrity Drag Race afterwards. I'm like, okay, I get the
juxtaposition.
Yeah. So we meet all the lovely ladies. We got Bethany, Grace, Nicole, Shay, Tiffany, and Janet the Planet. What did you think of the ladies?
They were great.
I loved them. Every one of them. But I have a soft spot for Miss Janet the Planet. I live for her.
Why?
I just live.
Because she's a tall woman. Tall, statuesque woman.
Not even that, her personality, you know.
She was extremely relaxed.
I lived for every piece of her and everything that she stood for. So, since Jada won the challenge last week, she got to pair the queens off with the superfans. So, she chose Bethany. She gave Crystal Grace. She gave Heidi Aphrodite Nicole. She gave Gigi Good Shay. She gave Jackie Tiffany. And then Sherry Pie got Janet the Planet. Do you think they were fairly matched?
Yeah.
I think so too. I think Jada did a really good job because she could have sabotaged.
She really could have.
She could have. And I would have.
You know what? I don't put it past you.
Oh, baby, I'm trying to win. Didn't Bob do it? Bob tried to. I think it was Bob who tried to sabotage. There was a queen here recently who tried to sabotage. Maybe he ain't got to it yet. Was it season 10? I don't remember. But it was here recently. It was season
10.
It was 10.
It was 10.
It was 10. You ain't got to 10 yet, but I know who did it.
I've watched bits and pieces of 10.
Yeah.
Because there were certain seasons that were missing.
Yeah. So.
Because I think I got to that episode.
Yeah, I'm finna chop her in her neck. Excuse me, we'll be right back. Anyway. So, they get together, they're meeting up the queens, and spiritly, I think they were matched well together too, because everyone's spirits just mended well with the queen they
vibed very, very well.
They vibed so well together, and it was good to see.
They were perfect matches.
Yes.
Perfect aura matches.
Yes.
Everything. Yes. Personalities and even insecurities to some measure were perfectly matched.
Yes. And I just love seeing the little banter between the queens and the girls, and it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch.
And because we're top 6, we got to see a specific person just a little bit more.
I don't even want to say it's because we're top 6. Honestly, I think they were just trying to give some attention to Janet, and she just happened to be there.
Yes, because you hear like 2 words out of that person.
RuPaul asked one question to her. We'll actually get to that. Let's get into the walkthroughs. So first, let's talk about Jada and Bethany's walkthrough. She told Ru that she takes her daughter to DragCon, which I thought that was sweet. I thought that was a good thing because I've never been to DragCon. I would love to go to DragCon, but DragCon is like hella expensive from what I've been told.
And then it's never local, is it?
No, but here's the thing. They're saying that they're fixing to announce a new city. But with the current situation our world is in right now, it may not be announced. But from my understanding, they didn't say what town it was, but there's going to be a 3rd U.S. town. And from my understanding, they're not going back to the UK. Because, they did DragCon UK last year. No, they're not going to New York. I think they were going to cancel I don't know. One of them was getting canceled. Maybe it was New York, and then it was going to get replaced with another city. I don't remember. I just know one of them was going to be canceled. It might have been UK since it was a big failure last year.
Oh, really?
I didn't want to say it was a failure, but from what I understand, the convention was supposed to take place somewhere. It was in this place, and it was supposed to get the big part, but for some reason they gave them the little part. There wasn't enough space. They went over capacity, and a lot of the queens didn't make it, and it was a big hoopla. So I'm not sure if they want to go through that. Like, it even got to the point where they were discounting tickets. Like, not discounting, but refunding tickets. So it's just like...
That's understandable.
Yeah. So I'm not sure which one I heard was being cut this year. I wasn't sure if it was New York or UK. Especially with them having UK Drag Race now, I don't see them cutting the DragCon in UK. Maybe relocating it.
Or making sure that they actually had the dates.
But yeah, I thought that was beautiful. I think a lot of people should take their children to conventions like that. I don't even think I was shocked when she said she took her child to...
Didn't blink twice.
Yeah, I thought that was sweet. I thought that was great. And then she said, look at all the princesses. Love that.
That should be normalized.
It should be. I agree with you. So we go to Crystal. No, this isn't the order that they went in the walkthrough. This is just the order that I have it. So we got Crystal's walkthrough. And the biggest thing I got between Crystal and Grace...
Hi, thank you.
Oh.
Because you keep moving back and forth, so we keep getting out of focus.
Oh, I didn't realize it did that. Sorry. One thing I've noticed about Crystal and Grace, out of all of them, I think their spirits are like the same.
They were.
Oh my goodness.
The Superwoman pose.
Oh, I lived.
That was awesome. Awesome.
I love that. I should try that from time to time.
I'd have to do it every day.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with doing it every day, honey.
I'm just saying.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. If you gotta stay in there for a good 2 minutes like this, baby, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, that's the biggest thing I wrote down from their walkthrough is that they just have the same spirit, and it's a beautiful spirit.
And it carried through into their runway.
It really did. I loved it. Next was Heidi Aphrodite and Nicole. So as of right now, her last name is Aphrodite. But as of 5 minutes before we went on to do this recording, I checked Twitter. She still has Heidi in closet there.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if it's just Heidi Aphrodite for the show or what.
Or if because you know how Twitter works, they won't let you change your name.
Well, yeah, she don't have to change her name, but like, you can change your handle.
Yeah.
Not the @ name, but the name right above it. So that, kind of like with Jen's. Her name is Jan, but if you look at her @ it says Jan Sport NYC.
Yeah.
So, it's always going to say Heidi in closet, but on top it can say Heidi Aphrodite.
Right.
If that's going to be her name. But this is the first name that was said on the runway.
Yeah, because mine's is @Creature McGill, but it's still Blue Dragonfly.
But yeah, this is the first week that Ru said a different name on the runway, because usually she'll just say Heidi. But this time she actually said Heidi Aphrodite. So maybe it's her new name. I like it. Honestly, I had no problem with Heidi in closet.
I had no problem with Heidi Hydrates.
I thought it was funny. Heidi Hydrates. She should have kept that
Heidi
one.
Hydrates.
Heidi Hydrates.
She's had 3
Heidi
different
Aphrodite.
names.
Heidi Ho.
Yep, because it's been Heidi in closet, Heidi Ho, then Heidi Hydrates, and now it's Heidi Aphrodite.
And I like all those names. Like, if she were to choose one, like...
Look, she could pull a Nina Bonina...
Heidi Aphrodite. Heidi Aphrodite Hydrates Ho.
In closet.
In closet. Oh my goodness. But the big thing we got from her walkthrough was the fact that Nicole hasn't shown her legs in years due to the bullying she received as a younger person.
Which I can relate to.
Pretty much any person can relate. It's just, if you look different, sound different, present yourself to be different, there's going to be people who don't understand it, people who want to.
People like to pick at what's different, especially if they don't understand it and are too ignorant to want to learn how to understand.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. But, I really fell in love with Nicole this episode. Yes. She really did it for me. Mm-hmm. She really was.
She was probably the best Superfan.
I want to say, yeah. Yeah.
She gave it 110%.
She really did. She really did. So next was Gigi and Shea Coulee version 2. I thought that was funny when they said that. From Shea, we got that Drag Race made her more comfortable with herself. It made her love herself more, seeing all these beautiful queens getting up and living their honest truth, their realness every day. It made her realize, hey, if they can do it, I can too. So I thought that was a beautiful message just to put out there. Like, no matter what you're going through, you can make it through. You are worth it. You are beautiful. You are important. All of those amazing things.
You is smart. You is kind. You is impotent.
Yes. All that. You heard me? So then we get to Sherry Pie and Janet the Planet. And pretty much same thing with her. She got bullied for being tall. And at the age of 15, they were already calling her a man. Oh. And she said drag queens is what helped her love herself. And then the show came along and she was like, yes. So she's been around since the beginning. And I'm like, yes.
And Ms. she Queen. Legally changed her name to Janet the Planet.
You gotta live.
And I'm just like, now how do you get interviews? You must work for yourself.
I know. I used to run a convenience store. I know if I would have saw Janet the Planet, I would have been like, man.
Let me just. That's
no,
a
but
joke.
Knowing me, my petty self would have called her in for the interview. Probably would have gave her the job. Be like, Janet the Planet. This is new. Her name is Janet the Planet. No, what's her name? Janet the Planet.
Because I was sitting there trying to figure out. I was like, how do you do something to that? Like the planet, le plant. I don't know. But you guys,
what are you talking about?
Trying to find some way to make it sound like a last name.
Oh, honey, she says she don't take herself too seriously. That is
obviously.
You gotta live.
You know what? That's you. You do you.
So there's a few things from the walkthrough I want to talk. There was no rhythm of the night this week.
No.
This is the second week since the show started that we didn't get a rhythm of the night. Every other episode we got a rhythm of the night. I forget which the first episode was. I think it was Snatch Game. We didn't get a rhythm. We got one for Snatch Game. There was another one here recently. We didn't get a rhythm of the night.
Mm-hmm. Well, we haven't gotten them for quite some time, actually.
No, we got one last episode. Remember? Choices 2020?
Yeah, I know we got one there. But there was like a couple of them before that we didn't get one.
There's only been 2 episodes this season that did not have the rhythm of the night.
Because I know we had one where they did it like 3 times in a row. So
that was the first episode, I think. Because every time she said it.
So they might have used up, their capacity for the season.
They'll be back next episode. I hope so. Then after this, she tells all the queens to come forward. Come forward, my child. Come forward. And she announces that the Superfans will be lip syncing for their life.
If you were there, would you have wanted to do that?
Yes.
Like, what experiences would you want?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything. I mean, everything.
Would you have wanted to do a mini challenge?
Yes.
Would you have begged and pleaded for a mini challenge? Can we do a mini challenge? Please.
Please, I need a mini challenge. I want to win a mini challenge so bad. But anyway, so we got some more time with the queens bonding with the Superfans. It was really cute. Nothing too major happened except for that split that Tiffany did. Live for that.
Yes.
Come on, Miss Ma'am.
Let me be that flexible.
Do with my fitness. He's my witness. Ooh, hey.
I mean, cute little thick woman. Cute little thick woman doing splits. I was like, oh, her husband.
Did she mention she was married?
She had a ring on.
Dang, you were standing that hard?
Hell.
Okay, so we're here the next day, and we actually got 2 mirror moments this week. We got to speak with Jada about her boyfriend of 12 years, who is her biggest supporter.
Fine man. Fine man. Yeah, I thought he was cute.
Somebody loves you, baby. And that's Jada, okay? So... Hey, somebody loves him, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
You're not supposed to be everybody's cups of tea.
No, because that would make you something else.
Jada, go ahead, ma'am. You get him. Go right ahead.
Keep him.
12 years? Baby, that's rare, especially in the queer community. 12 years. So you keep on to that. Keep on to that. Love that. And then we got Jackie Cox discussing how her dad is actually a big supporter of hers. It was actually her mom who was not the biggest supporter of hers.
Right, because her dad was like, hey, you do this.
And I was like, wow, come on, switch the gender roles, because usually it's the mom that's all for the drag, and the dad's kind of slowly gets there, don't get there at all.
Yeah.
So to see it was the dad at first and the mom had to catch up, I'm like, oh.
Still trying to catch up.
But look, round of applause to Mr. Cox, okay? Hopefully we get to see him at the reunion. I don't know how the reunion's going to work. We're just waiting for the announcement. We're just waiting, honey. It's going to happen one way or the other. So, what are you doing? Quit touching me. You see what she does to me? You see, it's on camera now. It's on camera, so when I take this to the pose, you can see. Anyway, so when we were going through and they were putting on their makeup, I was actually worried for Crystal that first time because I didn't get it, the yellowness. Even though she said it was going to be Bert and Ernie, I'm like, I don't see it. I don't think this is going to be executed well. We might be saying goodbye to Crystal. I'm freaking out.
I had faith in Crystal.
I have faith in Crystal.
I had faith in Crystal.
I had faith in Crystal for Crystal. But for, what was her queen's name? For Grace, I was worried. I'm like, what if she messes up Grace? Because, that's not a good look on everybody. Not everybody can do what Crystal does.
Well, that's what makes Crystal unique.
But yeah, she pulled it out. We'll get to that. And then we had the cute little moment between Heidi and Jackie when they were throwing shade back and forth to each other. I live. If you hear that, I apologize. My neighbors are working on their house, so yeah, they chose a great time to do so. Anyway, I thought that was cute, them bickering back and forth. It was all in joke. It was all in fun, so it was nice to see that.
Playful shade.
I like seeing playful shade. You could tell when they're serious.
Oh, yeah, because, trust me, after just now finishing season 9 and how sensitive some people were being.
I already know who you're talking about, baby. I already know who
and I'm like,
you're
really?
talking about. Yes.
That wasn't even that bad. I've heard worse. And it's part of the game. It's part of the whole read. And you sat there, you gave the information. Of course, it's a competition. You should have expected for people to take it and use it against you. But I digress. Let's get back to season 12.
So let's bring it to the runway. Runway. Up first, we got Mother RuPaul's Johnny.
That was a good look.
I loved every piece of that dress. Whew. Ru did that.
She's been doing it this season.
She has. She's been doing it the past few seasons. You'll see it when she starts doing it. Baby, she's been doing it. Whoever's doing the costumes now, round of applause. Raven, you're doing great with the makeup. I don't know who's doing the wigs now because it was Delta Work from season 3. She was doing the wigs, but she's not no more. So, come through.
Look at RuPaul just employing queens. I like that.
At least she's employing some of them. So, let's get to this runway. The category is Drag Family Resemblance. I wish, we know it has to be a Drag Family Resemblance, but I wish it would have been some fun title referencing this, Drag Family Eleganza Extravaganza, something, over the top in drag.
Right.
So, let's talk about Miss Jada and Miss Bethany. Miss, what was her name? Jazz. Yes. Jada and Jazz Essence Hall. I loved it.
She did good.
Red looks really good on both of their skin tones. That was just beautiful.
And I like the fact that Jada was actually able to translate her makeup to Bethany or Miss Jazz.
Because of their different skin tones. I'm glad she was able to do that.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when a queen of color or a white queen gets a queen of color or whatever, they tend not to do the makeup right because, they've never had to do makeup.
They try to do it to complement the other person's skin tone. But, Jada was actually able to do it where her makeup and her makeup were exact same, and she contoured that nose to filth.
She really did.
I'm
not, I pay attention to some of the contouring, but like, wow.
Oh, look, the woman looked like a bombshell Marilyn Monroe. Like,
that's what I was getting, Betty Boop. If she would have went boop boop ba doop, I would have been. I would have lived. So next was Crystal and Opal method, giving us Bert and Ernie. Live, love, work, fierce, bitch, slay, cunt, love it all. Like, yes, ma'am.
It was great.
Oh.
I was excited to see it.
Oh, that was everything I needed in this life. And I was, like I said, I was worried. Mm-hmm. But I should have just trusted Crystal. I should have trusted her.
I appreciate the fact that Grace / Opal was very, very open to even wear something like that, because she didn't know how Crystal painted, and for her to be like, yeah, sure, do whatever you want, and for her to be game for it and to go with it and to execute it the way that it was, and to just enjoy herself the way that she did, I appreciate that, because I don't know if I could do it, because I have a fucking stick in my ass.
Oh, I would have been able to do it. Paint me yellow. Paint me yellow. Paint me. I will be Big Bird, bitch. Put me on a nice little wig, a big old yellow shimmy. Says, yes, I'm Big Bird. Tell me how to get to Sesame Street. Honey, I'd have been down there just working.
Oh, what if they sat there and looked like some shit like that?
I would have lived. Oh, maybe I would have lived. I would.
I do, Carlton.
So next is Heidi Aphrodite, and I keep saying her last name because I like it.
Yes.
And Honey Almighty, right? Honey Almighty. Yes. I liked Heidi's look. Mm-hmm. Honey, her makeup beat
to the gods.
Hair laid.
Yes.
Dress
basic.
Them legs were out, Honey, and I was living. I'm like, you show them legs, ma'am. No need to hide them legs. Y'all can't see me. I'm shaking my left leg, but y'all can't see it. There's no need to hide those legs. Them legs are beautiful, honey. Oh, let me look at the camera. Them legs are beautiful. Don't hide them legs, honey. Forget what everybody else thinks is beautiful. You are beautiful. Those legs are beautiful, honey. Strut them.
Right.
You gotta strut like you mean it, and I mean it. Yes. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out how Heidi could have incorporated pieces of her outfit into that outfit, or if she could have just taken it and just made a whole new dress.
Because Ru made a point. She figured what Heidi was saying was everything that they told her during the run through, and I know they have time after that. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know how long it takes to make a garment.
Right.
And they have all that fabric up there, and
they
you could have
made
in sewing machines, and you have everything you need to make a dress that could have matched that little bodysuit you had, or just make both of y'all something new.
Because what I feel like she could have done is made them sleeves to match that outfit. Made her sleeves to match that outfit, or just cut them sleeves off like right about here, and then took whatever was left, attached it, and made 2 side panels or 2 front panels, and it would have just been striped, but it would have had the same fabric to it, and she could have made that exact same dress with a new fabric.
I wonder who she borrowed that dress from.
She did say it was in the competition, and there was nobody that.
I was thinking maybe Sherry. She's the only thick one left in there,
right? Unless
it was something Widow left her.
Well, Widow did kind of. If you see the message, Widow said she wasn't leaving her shit.
So maybe Widow left it for her.
Maybe, because. Trying to think of it as like a skinnier garment, it would make sense for a smaller queen to have it, but it fit.
And I saw what Heidi put on Twitter, apparently what she originally wanted to do, or I guess the outfits that she brought. But I guess because she got a plus size woman, she decided to go a different route, because I guess she only brought a small size for that second outfit, and it looked stunning.
Right.
And it had nothing to do with disco. Oh, but can we talk about how Jackie just gonna steal Heidi's idea?
Are you sure she stole it, or
Yes.
that was just something that they...
Yes.
She might have stole it.
Next was Gigi Good and BB Bad. It was alright.
The Dr. Zhivago thing.
Like, it was cute, but...
I was not feeling.
But for Gigi to be so fashion forward.
Especially since I've seen her make her own outfits before. And what in the world made you, your mother, and a designer come up with, oh, we're going to just wear fur sheaths down the runway?
Yeah. I was kind of upset that we didn't get a shape. Like, if they would have gave me a shape of some sort, I think I would have liked it more. But it wasn't bad. I don't want to say it was bad because it was still cool. And in my opinion, she deserved to be safe this week.
But I still think they could have came up with something a lot better.
I agree.
You could have came up with a top and a bottom with all that fabric.
I agree.
If you had to.
I agree.
Dr. Zhivago goes to the beach. Mm-hmm. Something.
So now we have Jackie and Little Snacky Cocks. I didn't get that. Little Snacky Cocks, like...
Is it a joke? Is
that a joke? Oh, but Little Snacky... I don't know. Anyway, it was alright.
It was maybe like a mix between
Jackie looked
a
great.
rapper's name and...
Jackie looked great, but Tiffany,
Little
she was okay.
Snacky looked alright.
Tiffany was alright. Little Snacky was alright. She was cute. She was cute. She
looked like a snack.
Now, my favorite, Sherry Pie and Tutty said tiramisu.
That was a cute outfit. And the way they came down the runway was great.
Woo! What they did was
taking
that.
Orders and...
Oh my, the ketchup and mustard. Oh, That was... I really thought Sherry was going to win this. I really expected Sherry to get another win. I'm like, wow. That was
because her
amazing.
And Jada were like neck and neck with
which
the
makes me
outfits
think, because she had the Sherry Pie apron and the tiramisu. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if she already had the idea of whoever she does a makeover on, their name's going to be tiramisu. Because I brought this, honey, so your name is tiramisu.
Right.
But I lived. It was everything. I really thought Sherry was going to win this week. Because Janet just embodied
she looked just like her.
They look like sisters.
They look like twins.
Baby, they look like they came out the same canal. I was going to go with canal, but okay.
But I think what it is it was like, okay, it's one white person and another white person, so it's easy to take your makeup and add it to another person your color, and for Jada to transcend color and make that makeup match is what probably made it better.
Oh yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So Sherry came in a close second, but I understand Jada winning.
If I was there, I still would have gave it to Sherry. Sherry Pie, you're a winner, baby. We're gonna give this $5,000 to the Trevor Project.
But they've gotten enough.
Baby. Because Miss Williams, we'll get to that later, honey, but Miss Williams. Okay.
They've gotten a grand total of $40,000 this year.
Baby, they are sitting lovely right now.
No offense to the Trevor Project.
Oh, yeah, they need it. Like,
yes.
It's a great charity.
It's a great place to call, especially if you feel that way.
All right, so we have a bottom two this week, Jackie and Heidi. Do you agree?
Yeah.
I agree. Although, but then again, you gotta look at everybody else. Compared to everybody else, they did worse. Because even Gigi, I feel like hers was better than...
Right.
Even though it had no shape.
It was better executed.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, I'm not understanding, other than the fact that, there was not as much effort put in Jackie's. There was no effort put into Gigi's either. Wake up. And then I understand why Heidi was down there because, of the whole not really matching thing. Even though it was like, a pink and purple was pretty much like as far as it went.
Yeah, I agree. But they lip synced to Kill the Lights by Alex Noel. I was not familiar with this song, but...
He loves it now.
Do I love it now?
Well, you were singing it when it came.
Yeah, I was singing along because the lyrics were simple enough to, to catch on the first time you hear. Because that's my first time hearing it. Or I might have heard it. Because I follow Alex on Twitter. And I might have ran across it. I don't know. But anyway, Kill the Lights, Alex Noel. I think they both did a great job. Jackie was giving us the comedy.
Like always.
Like always. But still, she does it well.
Right.
Heidi was giving us a performance. Oh, she was performing. Baby. Heidi, this is the best performance she's given all season.
And he expected her to lose.
I did. Because this was her third time in the bottom 3. And, usually 3 strikes and you're out. There's only been 2 other queens who have broken that. And that's Cameron Michaels and Jujubee. So to be there, I was like, oh, Heidi finna go. Bye, Heidi. I was heartbroken. I'm like, I don't want Heidi to go. But it was a double Shantae, which I do not agree with.
You think Jackie should have left? Or you think Heidi should have left?
I think Jackie should have left. But also, if they were ever going to do a double Shantae, it should have been last week with Firework. Because that was a lip sync.
Yeah.
Widow and Jackie laid it all out on the floor.
Yeah, Widow made me cry.
There was nothing left. Widow, you could just feel
the desperation
coming out of her.
To be
I
here.
need to be here.
And I think that had she been able to get past that and get to this challenge where there was another queen there, or where she had to make over somebody else, I think it would have picked her confidence back up. Because now the focus is not necessarily on herself, it's on somebody else. It would have taken her mind off of how bad she had been doing lately.
Yeah. Well, I say Widow for All Star 6. Let's go ahead and start the campaign now. Because, come on.
Yes.
Bring it. Period.
Yes.
Alright, so we got a double Shantae. They both stayed for another week. And like I've already said, I don't agree with it. I would have just sent Jackie home. But then again, I guess there's always a double save every season, so. Well, yeah.
Didn't we have one already, though?
No, not this season.
Oh.
We had one in 11. We had one in 10. Did we have one in 9, a double save? Because you just watched 9.
I know, I just watched it. Well, if you count the top 4, then yes.
No, that's not a double save.
Oh, no, we did. Because it was, Cynthia Fontaine and what's her name?
Farrah Moan when they had the Senorita home.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah. Eureka. My baby. Alright, but anyway, overall great episode. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching with us. LaCresha, where can they find you, my dear?
I am at Cresha McGill everywhere on Twitter and on where? I always get lost at this point.
Yeah, but you should have this down just
know.
like this. You can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SimplyDesmond. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.